Well, we got some movies to look at, specifically mine. Stick around. Hi, folks. Old Man Grognard back with some more movie stuff. I thought I'd take some time to talk about physical media, aka DVDs, Blu-rays, and such. And I wanted to also show off my collection. So let's do that right now. Hey folks, welcome to my office, den, whatever. Got my desk here and a couch here with some blankets on it. A TV stand, soon to have a TV on it, I hope, with a 4K player under there. The TV went into the front room, unfortunately. I wanted to show my movie collection, TV collection, whatever you want to call it, my collection. And I will go through it. We'll start at the top here. These are my criterions so far. I'd like to replace a few of those with Blu-rays, but that is a process, only because I feel Blu-rays last a little longer. Under it, we have what I call my Grindhouse collection. This is a whole shelf of Mill Creek 50, 100, whatever movie sets. And I like it because I like B movies, Grindhouse stuff, and I'm always using it to discover films I didn't even know about. Down here, we have sectioned off certain things, like right here, this is my Kino Lorber section, my Arrow section, got a couple of Coen Brothers films here, got a, that's Film Detective. Yeah, they're kind of new to me. We've got Indicator. This section here, Steelbooks. All Steelbooks. Now, I sort this stuff out. I have not quite an arbitrary way of doing it, but I'll explain in a minute. These are Digibooks. This is my 4K section right here. And this starts my regular Blu-ray section. Here, down here, goes all the way down to here. And these are my regular DVDs, including my Disney Treasures here and a friend's DVD I have to return. I put this here so I could keep it upright. What else do we have? Oh, I call this my miscellaneous section because there's still some more public domain stuff and, just movie collections. Stuff like this. Cult classics and all that. Sounds like something's loose in there. Doggone it. But I'll get that later. Those are subject to change. Let's go in the closet, and I'll show you my box sets too. We're gonna have to do a little rearranging here. Got some of my gaming stuff. Yeah, this is my role-playing game stuff here. And what we have here is my box sets in no particular order because I just put them up where they will fit. But I did keep some things together like the film noir collections and the Alfred Hitchcock and all that kind of stuff. These are the things I have. Mostly DVD, although I do have a few Blu-ray collections in there, like the Universal Monsters, as you can see there. Some of these have been with me for about over 20 years, like that SCTV two volume there. And this is kind of where I'm at. Star Trek Classic Trek only, because that's as far as I want to take it. Looney Tunes. We got the Rocky and Bullwinkle is kind of new. I had them on DVD, now I have them on Blu-ray. Same with the Batman the Animated Series over there. These here, I'm finished my collection of famous comedians. The Todd Slaughter collection is really nice. I have Lord of the Rings extended Blu-ray, Hobbit extended, Lord of the Rings extended, both Blu-ray, and the Lord of the Rings 4K. This Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy is really special to me. I got it at a really good price from Half Price Books. A couple of other anthologies here, a few other things that I call, these are kind of expendable. I bought them just to look at, just to check up on them, but I don't know if I'm going to keep them or not. Over here, we've got my wife's collection of her DVDs. A lot of Laurel and all Laurel and Hardy's in here, besides the ones I have on the shelf. And these two boxes have DVDs and Blu-rays that I've sleeved just to make room. And that collection out there is pretty big in those boxes over there. And these are my two current recent ones: Indiana Jones 4 film and Andor as a steelbook. A friend of mine sent me that. And one of my favorite things is First Wave Marvel series in the Shield case. And yes, it does have a Tesseract in it that lights up, and I can light that up right there. You can't see it, but if I opened it, you would. Anyway, that's my collection that I have. So I'm going to hand it back. So take it away, Glenn. All right. Well, as you can see, I have many and varied interests in movies. I see a lot of people who do like the collection show-off thing, and so I thought I'd do mine. A lot of people who I talk to, or I watch YouTube videos on this kind of stuff, a lot of them are horror collectors. Now, I don't mind horror. I mean, I have very specific, I like old time horror, Universal Monsters, Hammer Films, things like that, because I just think it's kind of classy. I mean, yeah, I can go, slasher route, but I don't very much. I think I have the Evil Dead series. That's about it. So horror is good as long as it's classic horror. What else do I like? Comedy. Got a lot of comedy, classic comedy. I don't have too many recent comedies, or like, I think the newest one I have is Caddyshack, and that goes back a ways. Comedy's good. Animation, definitely. If you saw in there, you saw my Disney Treasures and Looney Tunes sets. I really like that kind of stuff. The Popeye. So I've got the black and white Popeye stuff too, and that's a lot of fun. What else? I'm always exploring new stuff. That's why I keep the Grindhouse stuff around, because I like exploring for new movies, old classic movies I didn't know about. And I love seeing like the B movies and things like that, because that shows me, I mean, the classics are fine, like Casablanca and Maltese Falcon, Wizard of Oz, Singing in the Rain, all those are fine. But I also want to see more movies, what was going on at the time around that. Not only the major studios, but the minor studios, like Republic and Monogram, and one of my favorites, PRC. And, the little ones, the ones on Gower Gulch. Also, I have an interest in Westerns. I usually like the more modern Westerns, like the 50s, 60s type stuff, but I do have some Mill Creek sets up there of like old 40s Westerns, the old odors. What I'm trying to avoid is, I really don't like singing cowboy movies. I don't know why, but I don't know. I don't like them. But some of the older ones and stuff, like Young John Wayne stuff and Three Musketeers and, all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of fun. I collect, also, I've dabbled in like some sci-fi. The Thing from Another World is one of my favorites. I've also got a few 50s horror films in there, some giant bug stuff. And basically, what I'm trying to say is I see people online who have these huge, huge collections, thousands of them. I have not made, I've got to do an inventory of how many titles I have. I do have my stuff recorded on on a couple of sites. I can't. I know I have at least two. Some movie maker. One is DVD Profiler. I got my stuff on there. I should put my stuff on Blu-ray.com. I just haven't got around to. That's a big job. But I'm not concerned with the amount of movies I have as to what I have, because I want to be able to watch this stuff that I like. One guy I saw a video on how you can suck as a movie collector, and it said only watch stuff you've seen before. Well, yeah, I do that because there's a lot of movies from my life growing up that I want to own, that I want to see on a regular basis if I can. But I'm not opposed to seeing new movies. But I don't go to the movie theater very often anymore. Last thing I saw was Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves, and I already had that up there. So I'm not an avid movie goer as I used to. When I was in college, I used to go like every week, once a week. I at least go to the movies. But right now, unless I see something that really gets my interest, or really, I see it online, there's a trailer, oh, I got to see that. Maybe it's on streaming, I don't know. That's one thing streaming is good for. Movies you don't know, or I don't know. So I kind of look for them on there, and then I decide, do I want it? Do I not want it? I try not to blind buy so much. And as far as double dipping goes, that's going to happen. But I keep it down to a minimum. I keep it down to a minimum. In other words, things like the copy I had, I usually like, if it's on DVD and they're coming out Blu-ray, great. What's the Blu-ray got? What's the specs? Okay, fine. I want that too. Because I've given away a lot of movies and sold a lot of movies. Like when the Blu-ray comes out, I get the Blu-ray, I 86 the DVD. I look for sets that have both DVD and Blu-ray in it, or in case now, 4K and Blu-ray in them. But there are certain things I just can't let go of. Like I've got 2 copies of Coraline. I've got a Blu-ray copy and a Steelbook 4K. Now I know the 4K has a Blu-ray in it, but that's not why I keep the other Blu-ray, because the other Blu-ray has the 3D version with the glasses. So that's worth hanging on to. What's another one? I know there's a couple I've just hung on to them because the DVD or the Blu-ray offers something that the Blu-ray or the 4K doesn't have. They took it out or whatever. So, I'm about the special features. I love the makings of and the commentaries and, things like that. But White Zombie, that's another one. White Zombie is I got the Roan. I know you can write Zombie everywhere, but the copy from the Roan company was the one I wanted because it looks the best on DVD. Looks the best. And Roan is a division of Trauma. And also, but I got the Blu-ray from Kino Lorber, and I keep both of them. I keep both of them because both of them have a commentary, but they're 2 different commentaries. And sometimes I like to listen to one, sometimes I like to listen to another. So that's why I keep those. That's my thinking, okay, about this. Like, for instance, I've given away stuff. I gave this away to an ex-girlfriend, the original or the DVD. I gave her that when I got this. This is for the 4K one. So I am kind of generous that way because I found out that you don't make a whole lot of money reselling DVDs and Blu-rays on it anymore, because they always say, "Well, I mean, the physical media is dying." No, it's not dying. It's just diversifying and going somewhere else. Like I said, I've got my share of boutique labels up there too. So, and as far as like TV shows go, I have criteria on that. I gotta like it. No more than 5 seasons of a show, maybe 6. Um, and that's pretty much. And because I can't understand these people who like they will buy, say, The Simpsons. Simpsons is 20 plus seasons, and it's still going. I can't really. Oh, you hear my that's my AC going. Ha! I can't really justify. I don't want to have to keep buying it, buying it and buying and buying it. That's like Batman the Animated Series. What, 4 seasons, something like that? Or, I know there's a few up there, I believe, a few up there that, but they're all short runners. I've got Dick Van Dyke Show, 5 seasons. Bob Newhart Show, I think 6 seasons. And I like to do that because I break the rule every once in a while, because if there's a TV show, also it has to be no longer in production. That's why I brought the Simpsons thing up. I mean, eventually I want to get King of the Hill. I think King of the Hill was a great show. It went 11 seasons. And you can get all 11 seasons, but I'm waiting for them to put out a complete series set. I don't want to have to keep buying, trying to find these. I've done that before. I mean, like the Three Stooges, there's 8 volumes up there, but then again, that wasn't a TV show, it was shorts. But anyway, I think you guys get the idea of where I'm coming from. And if you ever want to talk about it, I'm available. I have an email address. It's oldmangrognard@gmail.com, and you can get a hold of me here. And also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell down there. So that's pretty much all I can think about right now, as far as my movie collection and my philosophy about movies. So until I see you guys next time, bye-bye.